12 left. Up left 2. Click. Click. Up 7. Right 2. Click. 12 down. 2 down. Click.
Something wrong with your sign? I said, is there something wrong with...
You a cop? I ain't got time for cops.
I'm not a cop.
Look, I gotta get this sign fixed before it gets dark. I don't want to be out here after dark, if you know what I mean.
I don't, actually. What do you mean by that?
Get the fuse for me. I'm getting cold out here.
Upright 12. Click. I've seen these. Left 10. Down 10. Down left 3. There was an episode of Stargate that involved these. Start of season 9. J down. J hull. I would have thought I'd have to drag it into place. 15 right. Click. See, each piece had the standard number reflected and then stuck on the left of it. Click.
That should do it.
Hey, what do you know? This ought to keep the little buggers away.
Little... what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta finish getting this sign mounted. 2
down. Click.
Did you know Isaac Davner?
Not much. Heard he had some kind of accident. Feel bad for his wife, Glory. Such a pretty girl.
I should really talk to her. Do you know where I can find her?
Yes, I do.
So, where can I find her?
Inside.
Down 1. Click.
Goodbye.
Right 4. Click.
There seems to be some tiny footprints in the snow around the diner. But I don't see any kids around here. Possibilities include stealthy children, tiny animals wearing boots, cats wearing shoes. Nice,
Oh, dear.
Nelson. Now that's going in FBI records.
You can just
And I'm
rewind.
still recording. Tether's out.
It's a cassette tape. You can record over earlier entries. Click. Upright 8. Click. Stranger walked in. Start playing minor key on the keyboard. Up left 4. Up left 4. Click. Down 3. Left 2. Click.
Hello, gentlemen. A bit early for a lunch break, isn't it?
Until the eraser factory opens again, Daryl and I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, me and Daryl got nowhere else to go.
Oh, that's great. Then you don't mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah. As soon as I get these bugs
Bit of
back in
assumption.
place.
What? Why do you have bugs in a diner?
You gonna help or not?
Upright 4. Right 8. Click. So minimize the number of lines. Every box has to be a rectangle. Bugs of the same kind can share a rectangle. But every grasshopper, let's call it. No. Yeah, grasshopper, that's the word. Needs 3 squares. And the pink ones need 2. Up 1. Click. Up 1. Click. Okay, so there's 24 squares, 4 grasshoppers, each needing 3 each takes up 12, and then 6 pink ones, each needing 2 each takes up another 12, so there's nothing spare. Focusing on the grasshoppers on the right, they'll have to form a 2x3 rectangle going up or going left. The grasshoppers on the left will also need a 3x2 rectangle, but if their one is shifted in the upper left, it creates this long wide rectangle at the bottom that, I don't know, that'd be 6 squares for 2 pink ones. That doesn't work. So I think the 2 grasshoppers on the left need to have a 3x2 rectangle in the bottom left. J down. Left 5. Left 2. 12 down. 12 up. J up. So in order to place a rope from one pin to the next, you actually have to stop the mouse on each one. So that means carefully moving the cursor around this entire grid in a lot of different ways. J down. So now the pink one's at the top. If I make a 4x1 rectangle. So that then shapes the grasshoppers on the right. So now I guess square in the middle, and then long thin rectangle on the bottom right. Down right 3. Click. Yes!
Oh, look at that! He did it!
Yes. Now, will you answer my questions?
Sure. Fire 'em at me.
Down 1. Click.
You mentioned something about spirits in the forest. Really?
Depends on who you ask.
You won't see me out in the woods after sundown.
Well, me neither. But there ain't no spirits.
Down 1. That solves that. Down 1. Click.
Do you guys know what happened to the foreman?
Yeah, the lobster bit him.
Shut up, Daryl.
Click.
What do you mean a lobster bit him?
He means Mike Lobb. Mike and Isaac didn't get along all the time. Had a little bit of a fight.
That's 'cause Isaac thought he was smarter than all of us floor guys.
Hell, he probably is.
No, he ain't. Just 'cause he's a college boy don't make him smart.
Down 1. Click.
What do you know about the guy fixing the sign outside?
Randall Scruffman. Weird guy. He thinks the trees talk to him.
Yeah, but he sure picked the right line of work. He's gonna be employed forever. Stuff always needs fixing.
I think he looks extra hard for stuff to fix around here.
Yeah, so he can be close to Glory. She's the waitress here. Sweeter than moose milk in the morning.
Ah, so we actually have 2 motives for murder. Down 2. Down 2. Click.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Anytime.
Click. Upright 5. Click.
There's some tobacco on the counter. Smells like cherry. I guess the waitress hasn't been in much of a cleaning mood lately.
That's horrible to say. When that's Glory, I expect.
Hi there. I'm Agent Tethers with the FBI. Sir, you seem stressed. Do you know something about the factory you'd like to let me in on?
I don't know anything.
Sir, it's against the law to withhold information or lie to a federal agent.
Is it? Well, maybe the first one, I mean.
I'm into some stuff.
Down left 4. Click.
So, what's your name?
Steve?
Sir, I'm here about the factory. If you've got nothing to do with it, then however you spend your time doesn't concern me.
Even if it involves murder. Down 2. Click.
What stuff are you into?
Don't ask that
I
sort of
airlift wooden
question.
gnomes out of Scoggins.
See,
with birds.
that's
So where?
That's why you shouldn't
Why?
ask.
How?
Black market trinket rings. Big money.
Couldn't you just use the mail?
Wait. We're solving a puzzle to help someone doing black market smuggling. We might get fired if I solve this right. Upright 10. Up 2. Click. Each bird has a weight limit. And shown carrying its maximum. So blues carry 2. Green or browns carry. Evenly balance it, and they can team up. Click. Click. So because the load has to be split evenly between the legs, and the blues can only carry 2, that means they have to have 1 on each side. Or rather be carrying the weight of 1 on each side. So those little brown boxes contain 1 each. The brown rectangle box must therefore carry... okay. So we don't know the maximum of the greens from this picture. Click. But left 12, down left 5, down left 4, down right 1. So the blue is only carrying 1 of these 3 gnomes, which means that the other 2 are being carried by the green one. The green carries an equal weight on both legs, totaling 4, which is therefore the maximum it can carry. And at this point, you don't have to do any other funny maths. 2 green ones carrying 4 each makes 8. 3 blues carrying 2 each makes 6, so that's 14. Down 4. Down left 2. Click. 5 right. 2 right. Click. 20 right. Click.
Another puzzle solved.
And we just helped the black market. Up left 4. Click. Upright 4. Click.
Excuse me, ma'am. Miss?